Hey guys, it's Sean. I'm sick today. I've been sick all week, but I'm feeling better. I'm feeling physically better. My voice is messed up. It's bad. But I'm gonna shoot a little behind the scenes while I'm doing this week's episode because I've been watching Wheezy Waiter's behind the scenes that he's been doing over the past 2 weeks. I find them fascinating, which must mean that some people who watch me would find this fascinating. So I'm gonna do it. So it's a little after 11 o'clock and I'm just getting started. I just finished writing the script, which I'm gonna open up on the server laptop right now. Let's see if anyone's on the server. Nope, no one's on the server, so I'm going to shut it down. I don't know what to do with my server at this point. I'm kind of sick of it. I don't like running it. I don't like administering it, but that's a topic for another video. Hey, there's my feet. Yay. There's all the equipment that I use. The stool is for the laptop. That's what I put it out of frame in front of me where you can't see it. And there's my microphone. I've got 3 studio lights that were gifted to 5 Things from Steve Vance. Thank you, Mr. Vance. And there's my tripod. Tripod. One of the stars of today's video, and he doesn't know it yet, is Mr. Ang Martin. Hey, buddy. And he's going to have to make a meow sound effect that he doesn't make in real life because he doesn't meow. Appa does sometimes, but his is more pitiful than anything. And I want a cute meow, so I'm going to steal it from another YouTube video. But Ang, you're gonna be a star today! Aww. So let me just set up the lights and everything, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's ready. So the launch of the Space Shuttle Atlantis was happening like the moment I walked away from the room, and all of a sudden I realized it was, and I had to watch it, and it was amazing. It was amazing. Okay, here is the room set up. I put one light on the backdrop so that it's nice uniform color, although it often casts shadows that I'm not crazy about, but that's just kind of the way it works. And then I've got 2 lights in the back to light up most of the area, including my face. If I don't put them way in the back of the room, which is actually the front of the room, I look really dark. The guitar is on the bed for a gag that you've already seen if you've watched the episode, although I haven't done it yet, which is kind of a weird, like, mind thing. There's my script, there's my microphone, and this just goes right here. Boom. I can't attach it well, I guess I can. Yeah. You're gonna get dizzy for a second. Yeah, and it's not quite right. I gotta do some fine adjustment, and I gotta plug in my mic, but, you know, that's basically it. Okay, so I think I've got everything plugged in, which means the last thing I gotta do before I film is a sound test. And I do a sound test because I have lost 2 episodes of 5 Things. I had to refilm entirely because I didn't do a sound test and I didn't have sound. That sucks. So this is Sound and Screen Test 5 Things, number 50. Thank you. Click. Last week, approach feelings. Say what I want to say and not turn people off. I'm an entertainer first. Last week, test for this angle. Okay, so I just finished shooting everything that I need to from the angle that faces that wall, and I've started to do it. I've started to do this thing where I basically eliminate jump cuts. Jump cuts are I get annoyed when people complain about jump cuts because most YouTubers, that's the only option that they really have to make jump cuts. I would rather they make jump cuts than have a video that's full of ums and uhs and pausing and staring at the camera. See? That's awful. It's awful. You should just cut it out. That's why I don't complain about jump cuts. But jump cuts are unprofessional, and if any pro is going to look at your videos and critique you, that's what they're going to complain about. So I'm getting rid of all jump cuts. If you look at last week's episode, there are 0. I think the one before it might have a couple. This week's episode won't have any either. And the way I get around it is by doing a lot of voiceover when I show clips. And now I've started cutting away to a different angle. And that's what Wheezy does. I'm just stealing it from him. He does something that he can zoom with his camera. My camera doesn't even have a zoom. It's a $100 camera. I'm not complaining. But this is the way we're going to do it. So I'm going to shoot these lines now. Come here, buddy. I know you like me now, but you probably won't like me in a minute. Okay, just hang out there. Don't go anywhere. This week, this is 5 things. This is 5 things. This is 5 things. This is 5 things. Would you please keep looking at me? This is 5 things. Just keep looking at the camera. This is 5 things. Cat, you are perfect. Okay, so that about does it. That is all for the shooting aspect of the show. And the editing is tedious and long, and it takes me 2 hours to edit a 5 things episode. And there's no way I'm going to be able to distill that into a behind-the-scenes making of featurette. So you'll just have to deal with that. If you are interested in how you can create a cloning effect, now I will say this is not how I create my clones because my clones are real. Duh. You can check out one of Wheezy's behind the scenes. He has shown how he makes them, and his method is better than mine, and I'm going to steal it as soon as I can appropriate the proper funds for the program that I need to buy. But that's it, and thanks for watching the behind the scenes. I hope it was informative, and I hope that this makes up for anything uninteresting. It's playtime.
So anyway, I am a cat lover and I love to run. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about cats again. I really love cats. I'm thinking about cats again and again and again and again and again. I think about how many don't have a home and how I should have them.